just a great guy. Helps out anybody he can. To tell you the truth, brutal, honest truth, no matter what. I love that about him. Yeah, to us he's like a beacon of shining light. Great guy.
Well, Keith is he's been around boxing forever, and it's anywhere you go from, anywhere I've been from, I say Ireland to Newfoundland, everyone asks about Keith and how he's doing, and to say that he hasn't made an impact on boxing is an understatement. You know, Keith is he's trained some of the best fighters in Canada. He's trained the Mitchell brothers, he's trained Glenn Hunter, and Sobchak, just to mention a few. And again, to say that he hasn't made an impact on boxing is an understatement. You know, at the club, he's not just a coach, but he's like a father to a lot of the boxers. And our boxers come from difficult backgrounds, and you know, Keith just doesn't take an interest in boxing, but he takes an interest in their schoolwork and takes an interest in their family life.
He was more than like just a coach, I'd say. He was almost like a mentor. Like everybody, you know, everybody looked up to him, and he talked so much. And it wasn't just training. It was more like mental focus, and like he taught you so much. And I think he made a huge difference for me in my life. Like if it wasn't for Keith, and I really don't think I'd be boxing right now. I'd be jail. You never know.
Keith, first time I met Keith, when I first came in, he's always been a friendly dude, always high and this and that. And then, but I wanted to do pads. This is when I was fresh. I didn't know, like, keep your hands up or whatever. So I went to pads with him. I hit the pads 1-2. Bow! He smacked me in the side of the head. My earring fell out, and he's like, "Yo, put your hands up." So you know what I mean. Ever since then, my hands have been up.
What was good about having Keith in your corner, or having working in your corner on fight night, was his calmness. He was always calm, always had the right answers, always knew what to tell you. You come to the corner maybe a little bit nervous, maybe the first round wasn't your round. Keith would know what to say to you for the second round. He was your second set eyes, and that's what you want in a coach.
You know, it was always good because he was always the most experienced person at the club, and he always had the best thing to say, how to cheer you up if you lost, or good words of encouragement before your fight.
Lots of fun, because he's excitable. Everybody knows him, so they'll know what he was like in the corner. So it was fun. It was an adventure, not to just fight to survive, fight to win. And he's hard on the guys, but he's also fair, and he watches out for the fighters. That's the main thing that I learned from him.
Okay. Keith was my first coach at St. Catharines Boxing Club. He was also my chief second, my corner man, for my first two fights. First fight against J.C. Cousin, we did really well. And so, you know, Keith, you know, he just basically encouraged you through the fight. The second fight I didn't do nearly as well, and I got my nose broken in the second round. It's one of those things we need a good cornerman to save your bacon. And so I came to between the second and third rounds, came in with a broken nose. Keith first asked me if I wanted to stop the fight. I said no. And he says to me, well, lean your head back, I can take care of this. And I'm still dazed from the punch that broke my nose. Keith takes his thumbs and he runs them along the sides of my nose where it's broken. And with a one crunch, snaps the bones back into place so I could finish the fight. And I think that's the kind of thing that Keith brought to just about everybody. He's the guy who kept you going even when things went wrong.
It was intimidating at first, but really, like within a month, it felt like family, and he felt like a second father to me. So he definitely played a big part in my development years too as a teenager. Yeah, I think for them, all these fights are representing a lot. I think it's all of us coming together and showing how we truly feel about him and showing respect, because he's given us that for all these years. Continually, like he's here, rain or shine, and whether he's feeling crappy and he just makes you motivated to come here.
So Keith to me is my best friend. Basically I see Keith almost every day. We've been away to different places, Ireland, Scotland, and basically my best friend. Keith used to take the kids everywhere to spar. A lot of times we're at the club 4 days a week. He used to take the kids sparring on, say, a Wednesday, or take kids sparring on a Friday or Sunday. Very dedicated, here all the time, loves the kids, loves boxing, basically dedicated almost his whole life to boxing. Well, I remember Eric Code fought in the Masters in Kansas City last year, and he got knocked down, and he said he looked up and he seen Keith, and had to get up. Had to get up because he seen Keith there and he said, I can't let him down.